Hello class, good morning. So our topic for today is solving more problems involving fractions. Here is our first example. Eleanor bought 24 cupcakes. Two-thirds of the cupcakes are chocolate, so how many are chocolate? Let's solve this one. So there are 24 cupcakes, and two-thirds of these 24 cupcakes are chocolate. So how many are chocolate cupcakes? So for us to get the answer, let's say that the number of chocolate is n, and just multiply 24 to 2/3. So 24 times 2/3 to get the number of chocolate cupcakes. So when you multiply fractions, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So the answer is 48 over 3, or we can simplify this into 16. So it means that there are 16 chocolate cupcakes. So if we want to know if our answer is correct, just convert it into fraction using 16 as the numerator and 24 as the denominator, since 16 is part from whole of 24. So 16 over 24, or it can be simplified as 2/3, which is the chocolate. So if you will be asking how I get 2/3, so 8 divided by, or 16 divided by 8 is 2, 24 divided by 3 divided by 8 is 3. That's why I get 2/3. So our final answer, how many are chocolate? We have 16 chocolate cupcakes. The second example is there are two-thirds as many boys as girls. If there are 30 girls, how many boys are there? Since there are two-thirds as many boys as girls, so let's say that this is the girls. And since we're talking about two-thirds, let's consider the denominator as 3. So let's divide this. Let's say this is the girls, which is equal to 30. So let's divide into 3 since there are two-thirds as many boys as girls. So if this whole is equal to 30, meaning each part is equal to 10. So this part is 10, 10, 10, which is equal to 30. Since two-thirds as many as many boys as girls, this part is what we call is for the boys, or what, let's say 2/3. So how many boys are there? Since we can see that 2/3 is equal to 2 part and 1 part is equal to 10, so 10 plus 10, the answer is 20. It means that there are 20 boys. Mother bought 1 3/4 kilogram of green mangoes. She also bought some bananas. Together, the green mangoes and bananas weighed 2 1/2 kilogram. How many kilograms of bananas did she buy? Since green mangoes and bananas is equal to 2 1/2, and the mangoes is equal to 1 3/4. So let's say it is here from this part to this part. is equal to 1 and 3/4 kilogram. So what are we going to find now is the weight of banana. So since the whole is 2 and 1/2 and the weight of green mangoes is 1 and 3/4 kilogram, now we will subtract so that we can get the weight of banana. So 2 and 1/2 minus 1 and 3/4. So the first thing that we're going to do is to convert these fractions into, or to convert this mixed number into improper fractions. So 2 and 1/2, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, the answer is 5. Then copy the denominator, which is 2, minus 4 times 1 plus 3, 7 over 4. So 5/2 minus 7/4. Since they do not have the same denominator, we will get, or we will convert these two fractions into its equivalent fractions. So the first thing that we're going to do is to find for the least common multiple of the two denominator. So since LCM, for us to get the LCD. So we have 2 and 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16. So these are the multiples of 2 and multiples of 4. So as you can see, their least common multiple is 4. So we will use 4 as the new denominator of the two fractions. Then after that, 4 divided by the denominator, which is 2. 4 divided by 2 times 5, the answer is 10. 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 5, 10. Then the subtraction sign, 4 divided by 4 times 7, the answer is 7. Now we can subtract our answer. So 10 minus 7 is 3, then copy the denominator, which is 4. So it means that the weight of banana is 3/4. For us to check if our answer is correct, just add the weight of green mangoes and the weight of banana, and your answer must be 2 and 1/2 kilogram. So here is the fourth example. 1/3 of a garden plot is planted with mustard, and 1/2 of the remainder of the plot planted with cabbage. The rest are planted with carrots. What fraction of the garden plant is planted with carrots? So 1/3 of the garden plot is planted with mustard. So it means this is the whole garden part. So just 1/3. So let's divide this whole plot into 3 equal parts so that we can have 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. If this part is mustard, so it says here in the problem that 1/3 part of the garden plot is planted with mustard. So let's say this is mustard. And 1/2 of the remainder plot is planted with cabbage. So it means 1/2 of the remainder. So this is the 1/3. And when you say remainder, that is what is left from the whole. So it means that the 2/3, so this is 2/3, or 1/2 of the remainder is planted with cabbage. So the remainder is 2/3 and 1/2 of it is planted with cabbage. So let's multiply it into 1/2. I will repeat. The whole is the plot. 1/3 is for mustard and 1/2 of the remainder is for cabbage. It means that the remainder is 2/3 since we use 1/3 for mustard, then multiply it into 1/2 because 1/2 of the remainder. So to get the answer, what fraction of the garden plant is planted with carrots? So let's multiply this first to get the answer. So 2/3 times 1/2, it means 2/6 or 1/3. So it means that 1/3 is for cabbage. So this part is for mustard since 1/3 for cabbage. And the question is, what fraction of the garden plant is planted with carrots? So it means we're looking for this one. What part of the fraction is for carrots? So it's obvious that this is 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. So 1/3 part is for carrots. The fifth example is Sarah withdrew 2,000 from her bank account to buy a birthday gift from her mother. In one store, she spent 3/5 of the money to buy a dress for her. She spent 1/4 of the remainder of her lunch. How much money was left to her after buying lunch? So her total money is 2,000 pesos and she spent 3/5 of 2,000 for dress. For us to get 3/5, we need to divide this whole into 5 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Let's say that they are equally divided into 5 equal parts. And if you notice, since we divide the whole into 5 equal parts, it means that each part is equal to 1/5. So this part is 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. So we have 5 1/5, or if you add them all, it is equal to 1 or whole. So since we divide 2,000 into 5 equal parts, it means that each part is equal to 400 pesos. 2,000 divided by 5 parts. Okay? Then she spent 3/5. So from this part to this part, so 3/5 of 2,000, we don't need to multiply. Just add these 3. 400 plus 400 plus 400 is 1,200. So it means that she spent 1,200 for dress. And the next question is, she spent 1/4 of the remainder for lunch. So we can see that she still have 800 pesos remaining from 2,000. So 1/4 of 800. So 800 times 1 is 800 divided by 4. The answer is 200. It means that she spent 200 for lunch. So since she still have 800 and she used 200 for lunch, 800 minus 200, the answer is 600. So it means that after lunch, she still have 600 pesos, or what's left from her is 600 pesos. Don't forget to write the sign. For your activity, answer practice on page 113. Write your solution and answer on a sheet of paper. Take a photo of your answers, send it via private message. Deadline October 7. October 6, 4 p.m.